know you've been taking some heat from Colorado fans, your alumnus this offseason, but I wanted to show you some. I wanted to show the fans some receipts. This is from
receipts.
Yeah, some receipts. This is from October 26th, 2023. You and Jeff Nadeau had a little, altercation, but you said some stuff that, going into the season with Colorado could look to be very true. Take a listen here.
I just know more about this team than all three of you motherfuckers combined, period. And I've been there and I understand what I'm looking at. And I don't think they're as bad as you guys do. And it's more than just betting lines and fucking bullshit in your fucking ear. So when they do go to a bowl game, and next year when they're nationally ranked and Shador's a Heisman candidate and Travis, and they're killing people because they've fucking turned over the transfer portal again, I wonder how this tune's going to sit.
Receipt.
I love these receipts. These receipts are coming, son.
Yeah. Stay tuned because there will be more. You best believe. But, Matt, I just wanted to ask you, going into this season, we haven't heard your take in a while. Calling Colorado, man, we are six Saturdays away from college football, man. And, you got North Dakota State week 1. I just wanted to hear where your mind's at in Colorado for Colorado football and what you're thinking headed into the season, what your thoughts are on Colorado.
But like always, on 0 to 60, we try and push the envelope here. So every Tuesday and Thursday is going to be nothing but buffs. Mm-hmm. But good question. Look, we've taken a month off. It's a dead part of the summer, so it's the best time to take a month off. I really like what I'm seeing. I do. I think that the promotion of Coach Lewis to the D-line coach. I played with Coach at the Rams. We were in the same defensive line room together. He's a good dude. I talked to him up at camp. That's a good move. Having Warren Sapp there, great move. When I was up there at camp and I got to be around all the offensive and defensive linemen, they look so much different. They're huge. The offensive line is massive. And they're just recruiting some fucking just brick shit houses out here. Guys that are just, right? And that's what you need, bro. Like, I need me some Andre Gerard and Victor Rogers and, some Josh Bates or some Justin Bates is out there. I need some huge individuals, right? Some Tom Ashworth. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing professional bodies. Now, are they going to be able to play at the level we want them to? I don't see how they can't. The skilled players are too good. Shador, like I've been saying since literally day one, bro. Day one that this happened. Shador is going to be one of the top players off the board in his position when he's a senior. And, bro, he's the number 1 quarterback in this class. He's the now highest ranked quarterback on the game. He's a bad motherfucker, and you can't say he's not. Travis Hunter is the best two-way player I've ever seen, ever. I think he's going to win the Heisman. Mm-hmm. I think Travis Hunter will win the Heisman because I think CU is going to be pretty damn good. Now, we can talk about their schedule. I don't know if you have their schedule or not, but if you have a graphic for it, we can put it up and just start. We can make the prediction right now if you'd like, or we can do it later in the week. But regardless of like the predictions and what we're going to do this year, I'll tell you a little bit about some of it. The offensive line looks way different. Okay, they're big, they're athletic. Jordan Seaton is an absolute animal at left tackle, and he's only a freshman. Having Brown eligible is an incredible up boost. Zelinkas, the kid from Cherry Creek, his brother was also a really good player. That's a Colorado tip of the spear. And I've been asking for, like, hey, we need to have a little bit of Colorado blood out there. That's the tip of the spear. That's the leader of the offensive line, young guy. He's a pro. If Zelinka stays on the course he's on and healthy, he's a 10, 12-year pro at that position. Great player. I love that kid. And then the right side, I love what they did in the transfer portal. So I think the offensive line stuff's figured out, and they have depth. Okay. Right. And then around that, the defense, it's going to be on the defensive line. Okay. I played 3 technique there. When we are good on the defensive line, they are going to win football games because then you can rush the passer and you can stop the run. And the Big 12, they're spread, but they hammer the ball. Oklahoma State, Kansas State, they are not fucking around. They are going vertical at you. Baylor is going to run the hell out of the football. Oh, yeah. Nebraska is going to line up and run the hell out of the football. CSU is going to try and bloody our nose. So that's going to be what it is. I think the offensive line is going to be really good, actually. I think the offense puts up minimum 28, 30 points a game. I think they're going to be unstoppable. Like the people around Travis Hunter, the kid who's the kid that came from Vanderbilt? I can't remember his name. I think that's the big receiver. He's an unbelievable player. Horn's a great player. I know that we've had turnover on the backfield at running back position, but again, there's a reason why in the NFL there's so much turnover in the running back room, because you can find running backs just about anywhere. Charlie Offerdall goes on fucking scholarship. That mustache is amazing. Shake that caterpillar, Charlie. But that's a great move too. He's going to be a good piece. I feel like they just have pieces, and the transfer portal has been kind to them. Coach Prime has come in and he's now in year 2. He knows exactly what he wants, and he knows this is the thing. Everyone in that building knows this is the last hurrah. Not like last time you're going to play football, the last time they're all together. When I was a senior at CU, I wasn't worried about never playing football again like some other guys. I knew I was going to the NFL. I knew, though, it was the last time I was ever going to play with Klatt and the last time with Wilder and Purify and, all my boys that I've been out, the Vickers and everybody that I've been bleeding with.
Right.
It's the last time you get to go out there with your boys, because college and the NFL is so much different. That said, this is true family. You've got your father's the head coach. His family and Shador's family and Shiloh's family is wrapped, interwoven into the facility and the media department everywhere. And then on top of that, you've got your extended NFL family and your college football family that's part of it. Everybody knows this is the last hurrah. I'm not saying that Coach Prime won't be the head coach there. He probably will be. I don't think he's going to leave. I used to think he would. I've kind of changed my tune on that a little bit. I don't think he'll leave after this season. I think he'll keep building because he's building something special.
Right.
I do think, though, that everyone in that building knows, Shador, Travis Hunter, Shiloh, Coach Prime, everyone knows this is literally our last chance to solidify this group, because they're either going to be 9-3, 10-2, playing for the Big 12, chance to go to the playoff. And Shador and Travis Hunter are Heisman candidates. We're going to talk about that in a second. Don't go anywhere. They're Heisman candidates, and this is the most unbelievable season in recent history for CU, and they have a chance to actually win a conference championship, and they got first-round talent everywhere, and blah, 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 blah. That's either the storyline or they really underachieved, because even in my opinion, when you have the best skill player in the country, when you have Charles Woodson 2.0 and he's better than Chuck, and the best quarterback in the country, 6-6 isn't even good enough.
Yeah.
So I believe that the University of Colorado is destined for greatness this year.